how I got into university even without knowing Russian at first. Like, I'm a kindergarten here. It's really challenging, I swear. Can you study in Russia even if you don't speak Russian? How it feels studying in Russian language? Is it hard? What are the requirements for a student visa? Why did you choose to study in Russia? Can you work while studying in Russia? Всем привет! Hi everyone, it's me, Chola Pacoan. I'm a Filipino student here in Russia. So a lot of you have been asking me about how my studying here in Russia is going. So today, I will finally share my experience as a Filipino student living here for more than 2 years. So I will tell you about my Russian language course, how I got into university even without knowing Russian at first, and I will answer your questions about my studying here in Russia. So if you are interested in this topic, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about my life here in Russia as a Filipino student. So bye, let's get into it. So studying Russian for 1 year before my course. So first of all, when I came to Russia, I didn't go straight into my main course. I actually studied Russian language in a university for 1 year. This is what they call preparatory course or podgatovka. During that year, we learned basic Russian grammar, reading, writing, and even more academic vocabulary. It was honestly one of the hardest phases because everything was new to me. And yes, also during that year, I met a lot of foreigners from different countries, mostly from Africa, and most of them were scholars. Meanwhile, me coming from the Philippines, which is very far from here in Russia, so I'm not a scholar. And my boyfriend was the one who paid for my university fees. And on top of that, I also had to pay additional charges because, as they explained, I come from a far country and I am not from a region that is included in their scholarship partnerships. So yes, studying here can be more expensive for students coming from Asian countries like the Philippines, but still I am grateful because at least I was given the chance to study here in Russia. But yes, it's so very hard. And I'm sorry, my nose has an allergy. Allergy to the camera. Char. And honestly, studying abroad has always been one of my dreams. And I just never expected that my destiny would lead me here to Russia. And yeah, it's one of the hardest places to study because you need to learn a whole new language. Not just English, but Russian. Before, I thought I only needed English to study abroad, but here I realized I had to start from zero again. A new alphabet, a new words, a new grammar, like, yeah, like I'm a kindergarten here. And it's really challenging, I swear. Because if you don't know Russian grammar, people can get confused about what you're talking about. Since the language is always changing, words change their endings depending on the sentence. And yeah, the verb tense and even who you're speaking to. If you use the wrong case of verb form, the meaning can completely change, or it might sound unnaturally to native speakers. So that's why Russian can be difficult to understand and speak correctly without a strong knowledge of its grammar. Yes, it's really hard, but it's also helping me grow. Ay, sana all nag-grow. But my height is not. Sure. And that's why I'm still here, pushing myself and learning step by step. So here is the question most of you have been asking me. Can you study in Russia even if you don't speak Russian? The answer is yes, absolutely. You can get accepted into a Russian university even if you don't know the language yet. That's why they have the 1 year language program. After that, you can start your actual course. Yes, like me. And even during your main course, you don't have to speak perfect Russian. You learn little by little. Your teachers know you are a foreign student, so they understand. And you don't have to worry. Yes, just like me. I also didn't know how to speak Russian when I first started studying at our university. That's why I had to study first at the preparatory faculty here in Russia before taking my course. So before I came here in Russia, I studied by myself, and my boyfriend is also helped me at the same time. What I studied back then were only a few vocabularies, the basic ones that are commonly used in conversations, as well as the alphabet and how to write. So when I started studying at our university, which is also the university where I am currently taking my course, because this university is the only one that accepts foreigners, and yeah, I didn't have much difficulty with writing. So another question, how it feels studying in Russian language, is it hard? Yes, absolutely. 101%. Sure. Just kidding. So yes, it's so very hard. I still make mistakes. I still translate words. Sometimes I still get confused in class. But I am improving every day, I guess. And that's what matters. And the next question I always get, what are the requirements for a student visa? Oh, but my answer is, I'm really sorry, but I can't answer that yet. It's been a long time since I processed my visa, and there were a lot of documents, and also the requirements depends on the university and the program you are applying for. So before I give my wrong information, I want to check my documents first. And the next question is, why did you choose to study in Russia? To be honest, studying is the only way for me to live here longer, since me and my boyfriend are not yet ready for marriage. And I also really want to learn Russian so I can communicate better, not just with people here, but also with my boyfriend's family. I want to make friends, build my life here, and eventually get a good job. Because here, as I understand, you need to be a professional or have a qualifications if you want a job with a good salary. So for me, studying is the best path, I guess. And here is the last question. Can you work while studying in Russia? For me, as a Filipina, my answer is no, or at least not legally. Why? Because my visa is only a student visa and I don't have a work permit. If I try to work without the proper documents, that would be illegal. And I don't want to risk anything. But what's confusing is that some of my foreign classmates can work while studying. Some of them come from the countries that are geographically close to Russia, or their citizenship allows certain work permissions. I honestly don't have the full explanation why, and I don't want to give wrong information. All I know is that every student's situation is different depending on your nationality, your visa type, and the laws connected to your country. So for me as a Filipina, I cannot work legally unless I get a proper work permit. But for others, it might be different depending on their documents. That's why it's always important to check with your university, the migration office, or the Russian embassy to know exactly what's allowed for your case. So yeah, that's my experience so far. It's not always easy, especially with the visa rules and the language, but I'm doing my best every day. And honestly, even if there are limits like not being allowed to work, studying here still opened a lot of opportunities for me to grow, to learn, and to experience a new culture. And that's all for today's video. I hope this helps those of you who are also interested in studying abroad or planning to live here in Russia. If you have more questions or you want me to talk about a specific topic like my daily life, culture shocks, cost of living, or what it's like being a Filipina here, just comment below and I will include it in my next vlog. So thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Paka paka.